climb across the columns, then do wall runs, doing flipping off the pole. Amazing. Platforming, and I will open the door because it's a different color. The song of the Prince of Persia. You must do some platforming.
Hey everyone. I'm getting ready to take a shower and all that. Just finished eating and was like, alright, let's get this shit show started. You know what, instead of having her block, yeah, let's... Fuck it. It's just this pre-stream crap. I can't believe his music is this garbage. Let's see who else should we have join us. Okay, maybe not sexy, but pretty awesome. Now that, my friends, is body paint. That is body art. You get the Amaranth, whatever, just slapping paint on her, going, "Look at my boobies." That's not body paint. This, my friends, is body paint.
Welcome to my very first playthrough of a game that is a racing game. That's right, a driving style racing game. I never play them.
Right out the gate, yep.
This one looked unique enough for me to give it a go. So we are going to begin Motorstorm Apocalypse.
This music is just trash. I mean, can you imagine how long it would take to do all that body paint? The other lady is obviously gorgeous, but man, that body paint. But wait, there's more by this person. Where is it? Right here. Her as Lilu. Doing alright. Just finished eating, about to take a shower. Better get this started, but I knew he'd be late. And he's always late. I shouldn't be long in the shower, though. Now that I don't have long hair, it's like, alright, well, conditioner in the beard and Fifth Element, yes. Do some soap and I'm done. It's easy being a guy. Race.
I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about.
But he can't race because he's always looking at chat, so he crashes and then he hates the game. So I think it's hilarious.
I just want to race. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about.
God. There's way better copyright music he could be playing. Copyright free. We're crashing the cards, which I have in my special project, which I finally got the 63 videos edited. Now I'm gonna do transitions, and I was debating on what I was gonna do for transitions. I think I'm gonna do some of his best tweets that he's ever done. Do his best tweets, and then have special effects going on during the tweets. Just so I can learn more editing. That's like the whole reason my special project is just for me to learn new editing techniques. Like I've learned how to slow down time, speed up time, zoom in, do all this kind of stuff. YouTube itself provides all kinds of copyright-free music. It's like it's one of the perks of being with YouTube is that they have copyright-free music that you can use.
That's how it works.
Always music still going, so guys, I will be right back. I'm a guy, so it should be 10 minutes tops. I'll be right back. Oh, you know it.
Oh shit, here they come, fuck those motherfuckers. Chop them with the big shit sword. Chop them with the big, chop them with the big shit, chop them with the big shit sword. My sword has titties. I have the best sword ever. Two tick bitties. Two tick bitties. I have the best sword ever. Two tick bitties. Two big shit tick bitties. Two big shit tick bitties for you. Fuck your mama too. Mama too. This is Persia, not Sparta. Fuck your mama, yeah. You must climb across the columns and do wall runs, doing flipping off the pole. Amazing, platforming, and I will open the door because it's a different color. The song of the Prince of Persia. You must do some platforming. Platforming, do some platforming. Platforming, yes, nice platforming for you. Don't jump there, jump onto the other column like this. Haha, very nice, very nice. Yes. Jump to the wall and grab it with your hands. Now run and do amazing wall dive. Yes. You must jump to the next column, yes, to the next column. No, you went too far. Go back and jump off the column. Get to the wall, jump on the beam. Get to the wall, jump on the beam. Do the leap of the leaping leap. Do the leap, do another leap. Then insert the bats with a leap. And another flying leap off the pole with a leap. And another leap. Oh, my sword has titties. I have the best sword ever. Two tick bitties. Two tick bitties. I have the best sword ever. Two tick bitties. Two big shit tick bitties. Two big shit tick bitties for you. Fuck your mama too. Two big shit tick bitties. Two big shit tick bitties for you. Fuck your mama too. This is Persia, not Sparta. Fuck your mama, yeah. Let me fucking unleash the beast. fuck? I went back in time. We're going back in time. Back in time. In time. Going back. Going back in. Going back. Going back in time. Time. Going back. Going back in. Going back. Going back in time. Time zombie. Oh yeah. Zombie, zombie time. It's time for zombie, zombie. Time zombie. Oh good. Turn into a zombie, zombie. It's a lovely day to teabag a zombie. It's a lovely day to teabag a zombie. Going back in time. Back in time. Back in time. Going back. Going back in. Going back. Going back in time. These poor unfortunate souls. They got raped. Too fucking bad. That dark and brutal flashback brought to you by the amazing cleansing power of Selsun Blue. Don't trust me. Don't trust who? Selsun Blue. Don't trust who? Don't trust me. Don't trust who? Selsun Blue. Fuck you. Don't trust me. Don't trust who? Selsun Blue. More than I can do. Don't trust me. Don't trust who? Selsun Blue. Don't trust who? Who fucking knows who to trust at this point? Oh shit. Another time warp. Going back in time. Back in time. Back in time. Going back. Going back in. Going back. Going back in time. Going back. Going back in. Going back. Going back in time. Oh man, how many time warp jokes are we gonna have in this fucking playthrough? How many times will we do the time warp again? You know it's coming. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left. Put your hands on your hips.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Thug on the floor, we got a thug on the floor.
Okay, everybody, what is going on? Hello. Welcome, everyone, to my first of 2 gameplay streams for the day, and welcome back, because yesterday was my day off for the week. So what is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well, and I welcome you to a full day of gameplay streaming today, which is Thursday, February 21st, 2019. Okay, so welcome, everyone. Hopefully you guys had a good day away from the streams, and hopefully you are excited for all the new gameplay and fun that's going to be coming in the next several days. Allow me to go through that and explain to everyone how that's going to happen, so that you know exactly what to expect on each day's streams. Fair enough. So today, my first gameplay stream is going to be more Jump Force. For those who were here last time, earlier this week for Jump Force, you saw we actually made some major story progression. It seems that, you know, the powers that be behind the scenes of this plot line may have had a few setbacks due to the Jump Force's interactions with them and intervention. However, we had a big twist in the plot where Light Yagami, who is the main character of Death Note, has now turned sides and apparently is going to start working with the villains now, which is kind of an interesting twist. We'll have to see how that goes.
And I am back. He's actually talking.
Outside of that, I feel that the plot is pretty interesting, and actually seeing all the animations of the attacks, especially like the superpowered finishers of all the characters, is very fun. But in general, the combat engine leaves a lot to be desired, and of course, as we know, the animations during the cutscenes aren't very good, and the loading times are abysmally bad. Now, from what I'm to understand, okay, apparently this game had an update overnight, and apparently the loading times have been improved. At least that's what I read on Twitter. I read overnight there was a post, they said, okay,
like, are you asking a question with that?
File that's going to fix all this stuff, but it's going to be slower for those on Xbox One X, or Xbox One in general, but everyone else is getting the patch right now. So, supposedly, what we're going to see is, hopefully, everything will actually be better today. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. But supposedly this patch is stuff I guess we're going to see firsthand today. Okay. In general, I am actually liking the plot of the game, and that's why I'm continuing with it, despite the fact that I think
that
the
it's
gameplay
super
is kinda
slow, dude.
I am enjoying the plot, and I want to see where it goes. Okay, and we're already in we're either in chapter 5 or chapter 6, I forget, and the game has 9 chapters.
You just played it, what, a day ago? But, dude, I forget. Of course you forget. You had the
chapter 7 or 8,
memory of a goldfish.
We'll be near the end.
There's actually something in goldfish, but hey.
Finally just stick a fork in it, right? So it makes sense to keep going for, a few more sessions here till we wrap it up. Tonight, I'm returning to Minecraft for the first time in a while. Haven't played this, I believe, in like a week and a half to 2 weeks now. What will I be doing in Minecraft?
I see people. This is cosplay. This is body paint.
The things that are
not that amaranth crap where it just shows up topless and shakes the boobs at you.
It would be for me to somehow prepare myself to go back to the Nether to gather the resources I need in the Nether in order to, get into the end game stuff. Or on the flip side of that, to find a way to go underwater and breathe underwater so I could search underwater temples, which supposedly have a lot of things in them. So I don't know how.
Why is he talking with that upward inflection?
Last time that I played Minecraft, which again was 2 weeks ago, I built this really awesome water feature, this big fountain that looks pretty good. Now I wasn't done decorating it. I wanted to put some like flowers and foliage around it. So maybe I'll just mess around with that a little bit tonight. But in reality, it's going to be more of an opportunity to have a really chill stream with you guys, because recently, if you guys haven't noticed, haven't had that much of an opportunity for that. Because a lot of the games I've been playing, like the new releases or whatever, they demand a lot of attention. Okay, they do. They demand a lot of attention. And it's hard for me to interact with you guys when I'm playing Apex Legends and I have to interact with my squad. Or when I'm playing Dark Souls.
It's hard for me to stare at the chat, dude.
I can die. You see what I mean? Metro Exodus, again, brand new release, I kind of really have to pay a lot of attention to. So it's going to be good to have just a nice chill stream tonight, I feel.
Of course, Brock Allen.
Metro Exodus, speaking of which.
Yes, this woman has amazing talent.
At this point, we just finished an open world segment, so I think what we're going to probably do is have a narrative-based segment and then a linear part, and then head maybe to another open world segment. I don't know. I don't know how much is left in the game.
You probably looked it up.
Last time I played Metro, I was told I'm more than halfway through it, but what does that mean? Does that mean there's another 3 hours? Does that mean there's another 8 hours? Who knows, right? So I guess we'll see tomorrow. Okay. And then tomorrow night, Friday night, I'm going to be doing some more Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royale gameplay. That should be fun, because I always love playing that. And supposedly, there's going to be a big patch for Black Ops 4 to change some stuff. I don't know what. I don't know if it even went into effect this week or not. But I guess we'll see when I play tomorrow night. Okay? Then on Saturday,
he's still gonna hate the game.
I am going to be doing even more Metro Exodus in an attempt to see how far I can get, maybe even wrap it up. And then Saturday night, I am going to do Jump Force as the late night stream. Reason being, I am, making a push to try to finish up the story of Jump Force, and if I can, great. I think that would be awesome if I could wrap it up. I don't know how much is left, but I'm going to try, on...
Yeah, he only asked how long, because, dude, you got to tell me. How much more do I have to play this stupid game? I hate playing games.
My weekly Apex Legends stream, where I'll be co-oping with Brian and Kekken, and I'll confirm that, obviously, because last time I talked to them a couple days ago, we were all good to go. I just want to make sure nothing changed. So that'll be
Her
our
name
weekly
is
co-op
Allison
stream.
Tabitha if you can't
People
see
who
the
like that,
fine print
that'll
on
be
there.
Sunday. And then
So
Sunday
if you guys
night,
want to
more
do
Jump
it,
Force.
go to Google and
Attempt
look
to
up
finish it. Maybe
Allison
I'll even beat it
Tabitha.
Sunday night, which would be great. Monday is my next day off, and I know you might be saying, wow, that's pretty close. Yeah, I was in a situation where either I had to take Monday or Friday off this week due to scheduling with Cat's job, and based off of that, I took a basically public opinion last stream, which was Tuesday, asking what should I do, and most people said take Monday off because taking Friday off sucks. You know, weekends are the best time to watch streamers, and a lot of people can only be here on weekends, while Monday a lot of the time people can't, and it makes more sense to have a Monday off than a Friday off in that regard. So okay, so Monday will be my next day off.
Don't forget, guys, he's completely
Then when I return
broke.
on Tuesday,
Still
what
taking
I
days
play
off.
would greatly depend on how far I got in the main new releases. Like if I did really well and I wrapped up Jump Force and we're near the end of Metro, maybe I'll consider playing a new game. There's this game called Left Alive coming out this week that I did a little bit of research into it a month or two ago, and it looked interesting to me. I haven't really had a chance to.
But yeah, you can
to
tell that
follow
he's
up
still
on it.
rocking because you can hear like
Worth
the way the
playing,
audio
but
moves
maybe I'll check that out
from the
this week.
microphone and all that. You can hear it.
If
So you can hear him rocking,
you know,
even
I
though
finish
you
up
can't
with the
see
other
it.
new releases, and I'm not stuck in the middle of all of them. Okay. Also, this week I'll be trying to wrap up Metro Exodus. Obviously, later on in the week, next week, is the release of Toe Jam and Earl, a modernized take, I guess, on the classic, which I'm interested in checking out as well. Plus, I'll be doing more Dark Souls Remastered, and of course, all the chill streaming games are going to return, including Subnautica, including, probably more Black Ops 4 Blackout, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so that's what kind of stuff you guys can expect in the next week. However, in that regard, sadly, I have some bad news about next week. I have to take some night streams off, which I don't want to do. At least I'll have to take one,
Oh, come on.
if not more. Reason being, I need to get my taxes done. My tax information needs to be submitted to my
Then do it on your
tax
day
attorney by the end of
off.
this month. And I just realized yesterday, I was like, oh my God, it's almost the end of February. I haven't done any of this. Like, shit. This is
Then
bad.
do
Like,
it
I
on
should
your
have
day off or
thought
do it
about this and
after
planned it out
streaming.
earlier. Not that I forgot, but I think February just kind of got out of hand. Like it got away from me. You know what I mean? Like I lost track of the timing of everything, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta fucking get this stuff done, because if I don't get it done, then it could take even longer to get the taxes done and everything. So yeah, I need to get that information done by the end of the month and submit it to my tax attorney, which means I need to take at least one, if not 2 nights the coming week off from streaming in order to work on that stuff. Okay? What sucks is I would have done it earlier, but I still have not received 2 tax documents. One, of all places, one from YouTube. They're so lazy, they didn't even send me the document. The other one is from Curse, who I was still partnered with through at least half of last year. So they should have sent me a
He's
document.
had all month to do, and he could have done it on his day. He's already saying, I'm going to have Monday off. So then do it on Monday.
I'm going to have to manually calculate stuff, this information based on, payment histories and the like, which is a pain in the ass. Not only that, but the biggest thing for me, being self-employed, is having to calculate all of my business expenses, of which there's a ton every single year. Every little thing that contributes to the business, including the cost of every single game that I buy, every microtransaction that has to do with a game, like PSN cost, Xbox Live cost, cost of electricity, cost of internet, health insurance cost is covered. Like, there's so much stuff that's involved.
Some of it
when you run
is
your own
covered.
business. And
But he's going to write off the
This is all
PS4 and
stuff that
the
needs to be
4K TV.
accounted.
But he has PlayStation View. If you watch anything from
accounted for
PlayStation
and
View on his
taken care of.
PlayStation,
And it's a
on
lot
that
of work.
TV,
It's a lot
that's
of
no
work.
longer
So I have to
business expense because
document
you
all
also
this
use it for
stuff. I have to
pleasure.
make a detailed spreadsheet and everything.
Also,
and
let's
it
say,
takes
oh yeah, I
hours
did
and
some
hours
grinding
to do,
off
which is
stream.
why,
Well
sadly,
then
I
guess
have to take
what?
time off
You
from
didn't play the
streaming
game for your
something I don't
business
want to.
100%. So you can't
I
write that
enjoy
game off.
streaming. I'd much rather be here hanging out with you guys, having fun with games, but instead I got to take away to do these freaking taxes, which sucks. Okay, so that's coming up.
Technically,
this week. I will let you guys
like
know.
video game stuff, as long as you
More
play
than
them
likely,
just for the
It's
business,
going to be
or a business
probably
expense.
Tuesday and Wednesday night. or the
Like,
days I'm looking at next week. That I'm gonna
Apex.
have to do
If I
this.
own, well, obviously Apex is
So
free, so that's
I'll let
bad.
you know when it's
Let's
set in
see.
stone. But that's what it's kind of looking like. Since I'm only going to be doing one stream both of those days.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
That means I really
think I
have
played
to
100% of
determine,
that game
what
on
do I wanna
stream.
do? Do I want
I could
stuff left
technically
alive,
write that
this
off as a
new
business
game?
expense.
Do I want to just
Like
focus in
Bloodborne?
on Metro Exodus?
I played a lot of that off
See
stream.
what I mean? We have to
Because
see
people said,
in
like,
the
yeah,
next
we don't want
4
to see
days
the
that I'm
challenge
gonna be doing
dungeons.
double stream,
It's like, all right, I'll
how
play the
far
challenge
do I get
dungeons
in
on my
all the
own.
releases and
Well, guess
everything to
what?
determine what
That
I'm
is no
gonna be
longer a
doing
business expense because I
next
play
week.
some of it personal.
All right, fair enough. All right, that's good stuff, right? Outside of all that,
The day gets
not
audited
really
will be
much
the
else
day
to talk
everyone
about
laughs and
at this
laughs
point.
and laughs and
So I think
laughs.
what I will do is
10
I will
minutes
get
later.
started with
And
plugs all
laughs
that.
and
But there's
laughs.
a couple things to keep in mind, guys. First of all, we did hit the sub goal for this month, which is great. Thanks to anyone who did subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Subs dropped significantly on the day that I had off. As you can see, we were up to 525, and now we're down to like 507. If you subscribe to the channel, you get many
Amazing
benefits,
how he always manages to take a day
access
off
to over
when he's going to have a
35
huge
emotes,
sub drop.
access to the chat crown badge that shows how long you've been a supporter, as well as not having to watch ads. So consider subbing. It's cool benefits for you. Obviously helps out the channel. All right. The other thing is that next month I am planning on doing some kind of a marathon style event in order to help out with everything going on with finances and taxes and the like. And I'm curious to hear, what is your input on what is the kind of event you would like to see? Would you like to maybe see you do a marathon of a certain game and try to beat it within say 12 to 16 hours? Would you like to see me do a series of games, like maybe a marathoning platform games like Donkey Kong Country or the Sonic the Hedgehog series, something like that? Would you like to see me do a lengthy playthrough of a game like Mass Effect 2 Renegade Femshet in a marathon style setting? You know, what is it that you guys would like to see if I did a marathon, which I've never done before, in order to help, you know, raise funds for
You've
upcoming
done
participation? What would it be that would bring people in?
You've done marathons before. You admitting that
I
all
need
those
your
past
feedback. I've
marathons
got
were
some
fake
feedback that's
marathons.
very significant and good. Thank you. Please continue sending me your feedback with the email.
I gotta raise funds, but it's not a fundraiser. It's not a fundraiser.
Call me DSP on Twitter.
I'm just trying to raise
You can
funds.
try posting up in stream chat, but I may not have an opportunity to actually read all those. As you know, I miss a lot of stuff in chat. I do my best, but what can you do, right? So please consider it. All right, everyone, please consider what you'd like to see and let me know. Your feedback is crucial to
How about
making
something
sure
that doesn't
I do
suck?
things that entertain you.
Oh, that'll never happen.
All right, guys, let's do some quick plugs, and then we're going to jump into shout-outs, and then we're going to get started with Jump Force. Fair enough? All right, so, my friends, thanks very much. If you would like to contribute and aid my efforts to continue doing this full-time, I've been doing it for over 10 years.
Yeah,
I
the
absolutely love it. I
marathons were
became a
just
full-time streamer in
trash.
2017.
So I don't know
wouldn't
why
change
he
my
thinks it's going to be any
opinion about my
better.
job for the world. I love doing this. I love interacting with you guys on a daily basis. I
Goddamn.
also love the fact that I still have a large group of people who follow me on YouTube, despite the fact that I don't really
I don't
focus
have any
on
more
YouTube
about her,
anymore.
do I? No, I do
It's
not.
pretty cool. And I love this. I love doing it for a living. So if you'd like to contribute, there's many different ways. That
Give
you
me
can.
money.
Let's talk about those. First of all, you can check out my Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidephil, where your monthly pledges allow you to earn personal perks as a way of saying thank you for your contributions. For example, a $5 pledge gives you premium forum access, which then allows you to nominate and vote on things
Which,
for events.
after his pre-stream, I'm not going to stream the game.
$5 patrons will be
I want to start working on
their favorite
transitions. I
moments
also
of
want
my
to figure out how to do
legacy in order to
like automatic
contribute
things
to
through
next month's
Streamlabs or whatever it
retrospective event
is.
that we're going to be doing.
When someone gives me
The sub goal.
a super chat, whatever, be like,
Or
no, have it
you
like
get
appear on
questions
screen like
answered
other
on my
streamers
bi-monthly
do.
show Ask the King for guaranteed. You'll get.
I want to do so much stuff today before I go to
That
work.
show's coming up next month in March, so hint, hint. Good opportunity.
hint, give me
to
money.
Get in on that, or you can even get a private Q&A video made. All right, great stuff. And excuse me, a big burp.
Right
Great
into the
stuff,
microphone.
And, it's a great way for me to give back to those who contribute and help me out. So take a look, patreon.com/darksidephil. You can also check out my merchandise shop on Teespring, where I sell all kinds of stuff, notably T-shirts, but other stuff as well. Great designs,
Cups,
anything
mugs,
you buy helps me
whatever.
out, so give it a look. And of course, if you're here live on the stream today, the
Tips.
best way to really jump in and get interaction with me would be to contribute via cheering, subbing, or tipping. If you do any of those things, I'm going to give you a verbal shout out during today's stream. In particular with Jump Force, because the loading has been so long and excessive, there's been more opportunity for me to interact with you guys during the dead loading times. So unless they really fix this significantly with the patch, I think we're going to have a lot of time to interact. Just saying, throwing that out there. As you see, we have a stream stats leaderboard. If you cheer, sub, or tip, I'm going to be updating it appropriately. If you're the top cheerer or top tipper, you'll get up there and get extra, what is it? Recognition is the word I'm looking for. Extra recognition for your contributions, all right? Outside of that, some people have been asking recently, what's the best way to contribute? Everything's good. No matter how you contribute, whether it's Patreon, whether it's Teespring, whether it's cheering, subbing, tipping, everything's great. And, you know, no preference right now. It'll be that way basically through the end of this month. It'll actually be March when, if you really want to help me out the most, that we'll have to change that up.
Give me money.
For now, everything's great. Please consider it. You know, as you see, guys, we had the cheering leaderboard reset overnight on Sunday. On Monday and Tuesday, we had an okay amount of cheers. Yesterday, I wasn't here. So, still pretty much a prime opportunity for those who are actually looking.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing him play some Monster Hunter World, see how far he gets in 8 hours.
The top cheering amounts this week are pretty low. I mean, 200 bits is pretty low. So, just saying.
Just saying, give me money.
If that's your chance to get on the leaderboard for the first
time. Give me money, give me money, give me money.
All right. All right, that's it for plugs. Not going to go crazy on that. I think we should get to shout-outs now. First of all, a lot of people contributed during my break. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess I should have hit refresh, which I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and give those people credit for their contributions right now.
Money, money, money.
So thank you to everyone here who contributed during my break. We'll start off with Genetic Gamer, who says, it looks like the patron $1 level disappeared, and there's no way to do it that way. That's not true at all. What happened is, as I've already explained to you guys, sadly this year I have to cut back on a lot of things money-wise. One of the things I had to cut back on was having expensive video editing software. So I didn't renew my
use the free
subscription
shit.
to Premiere Pro, which costs hundreds of dollars, and I basically just don't do video editing anymore. Well, sadly, that means I can't do the patron crawl anymore. By the way, the patron crawl used to be featured in the.
You can do it on OBS. That's how I can do it.
I can't continue to
Speaking
have a
of,
goal on Patreon.
Let's go to
that I can't fulfill.
OBS.
That would be completely dishonest of me. So I did away with
There,
the
sorry about
$1
that.
goal. That doesn't mean you can't pledge $1
Look at that.
to my Patreon. You absolutely.
You
can.
see that scroll at the bottom?
All that means is.
That's through OBS. You don't need
$1.
fancy
And by the
fucking
way,
audio
no one
software.
really cared about the Patreon crawl at this point anyway. The massive feedback I got about it was there's no reason to do it. People aren't pledging $1 to get their name in a crawl. You know what I mean? They're pledging $1 to help. People who are pledging the $5 level, yeah, they're probably doing it because they want to get some input, some actual input into my events, which is, you know, they get to nominate and vote on stuff on my forums for events and stuff. That's different. But people just tossing $1 into Patreon are just trying to help, you know. So I listened to the feedback. I said, you guys are right. I shouldn't be.
I wonder what his
posting something I
Patreon's
can't
down
really,
to.
Fulfill anymore. I removed the $1 goal, but you could still pledge $1 to my Patreon. It's not you can't only pledge the goal levels. The goal levels are an idea of what you can pledge if you want to earn a reward, but that's not all you can pledge. You can pledge as little as you want, okay? So there you go. All right, shout out to Why'd You Bite Mommy, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Why'd You Bite Mommy, for the sub. Genetic Gamer cheered again.
He's at 552 currently.
People who have them. I don't have any. I don't have any really negative feelings about
57 people are
tattoos,
paying $5 or
but
more. Are you shitting me?
personally, I'm not
18 are paying
attracted
10 or
to,
more.
Like crazy
12 are
amounts
paying
of
20 or
tattoos,
more.
Like bodies that are
He has
entirely
4
covered by
patrons
tattoos
paying
and
50
stuff like
bucks
that.
a month. Are you
Yeah,
shitting
that
me?
isn't very attractive to me. Okay, but no, I don't have a tattoo. When I was younger, I thought about maybe getting a tattoo, but I did not, and I'm never going to at this point. I have no desire to. So.
Guy got a desire in the world to get a tattoo. I want to get a tramp stamp of my initials and date of birth.
Steve, who cheers it. Have you ever thought about banning the word pig from your chat? It seems a lot of people are trying to use it to insult you, even though it's just immature. No, I would never do that. That's ridiculous. Like, it's
You
one
ban
thing
taxes.
If there's a very
and
uncommon
snort.
word that's used to basically come in and insult me constantly, or bring up a personal issue that's no one's business.
Yeah, but he doesn't know
If
that.
someone
That's
comes in here and
hilarious.
says the word gout. Guess
See,
what?
gout is banned.
That's a word.
Taxes
no
is
one needs to
banned.
use in casual conversation. It has nothing to do with anything. I don't even suffer from it anymore. I haven't in over 2 years. I haven't had any issues with it. Actually, now I take it back 3 years because it was 2016 was the last time. So you're talking something that doesn't affect me at all anymore. People only bring it up to insult me. That's the only reason. So that word will be banned from the chat because we don't want assholes coming in here and spamming it and being dicks, right?
Gout, 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 gout,
But
gout,
no, a
gout.
common word like pig. No, I'm not going to be banning common words. That's ridiculous. Okay.
How is
So anyway,
pig a common
that's
word?
Too far, in my opinion.
Except when there's a pig in a video
255
game.
did 147
When would you be
bits
using
here.
the word
Thank you,
pig?
Infinite. Xbox One is garbage. Tipped me $1 and said, I'm glad Twitch is working out for you because some asshole just caused major advertisers to pull out of YouTube like Nestle, Disney. And
Oh,
Epic
this could be
Games
epic.
for you. I don't know the full story about this. I don't. I only know what I've seen briefly on social media and what I've heard first, hearsay from a few people. A lot of people were talking about it yesterday during my day off. Apparently, some YouTuber claimed to have exposed some kind of a pedophilia ring on YouTube based on YouTube comments. Don't ask me how the hell that works. I don't know. I haven't done any research into it.
Of course
and
not.
I'm not going to comment on it because I have nothing to do with it. But apparently this guy made this video, and the video went viral and got a ton of views on YouTube. And advertisers got wind of it and said, again, YouTube is promising us that they have these systems in place to prevent advertisements from showing up on videos that have to do with terrible things. And now we're finding out that our ads are showing up on videos that have pedophilia rings associated with them. And apparently they all pulled their advertisements. Okay?
Temporarily.
But I'm just kind of scratching my head like I can't comment on it because number one, I don't know anything about the actual situation. Was it true or false? Was it fabricated? Was it over exaggerated? I have no idea. I don't see how YouTube comments could even be that. You know what I mean? Like, for me, my YouTube comments have been off since 2017.
Because you're a bitch.
They're nothing but a filthy fucking cesspool, and they're not manageable, and they're definitely not moddable. So there's no reason for me to even care about that kind of stuff on my own content. In addition, I'll be very honest with all of you. I don't think I've been getting good ads on my videos anyway. This year so far, the first 2 months of 2019 have been my worst months ever on YouTube. Ad revenue is completely down 100%, like terribly bad. And at this point, I'm not even kidding. I don't even know what's going to happen the rest of this year when it just comes to me paying my bills. Because YouTube revenue is about half of what it used to be. And this is terrible. Like, that's how bad it already was. And when I go back and I'll say, oh, I need to edit a video or whatever, and I click on it, and sometimes an ad will play, so I'll get to see what kind of ads my videos are getting or whatever. I'm not getting any big ads. I don't think I've seen a single ad from Disney or anything like this in a long time. I don't think that YouTube is giving DSP Gaming the
all the part of it is,
you know what I mean?
We're YouTube.
I think that YouTube is basically
you're
giving
making fun of thoughts? You're banned.
And now the top guys
you got 8-year-olds on your
look
thing
like they
sucking
may be
on plastic
super
hot dog
negatively
toys?
affected.
Yeah, you're fine.
You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like YouTube already has tanked so badly that I don't even know. Being very frank, I don't know if this will negatively affect me at all. That's just my personal take. Obviously, if this is a situation where, content creators who are working hard to put out content and make a living doing YouTube as a living, and now they can't do it anymore because YouTube lost advertisements, obviously this is a horrendous situation, and I think it's awful.
Why you should do this as a hobby for
I
fun.
cannot comment. I don't know the truth of the situation. I don't know if this whole
or have your
was real
bills
or
in a
fabricated
situation
or
where it doesn't
over-exaggerated
matter.
or not. I don't even know to the extent that it's true if these advertisers really did pull out to the extent people are talking. I have no idea. All right. So I just kind of shrug and say, oh, well, it is what it is, I guess. I don't think that YouTube, typically the way YouTube works, the first 2 months of the year are the worst for ad revenue, and then around March, April, things pick up a little bit, and then actually it's around May, June, E3 time. Things actually get really good advertisement-wise, and then usually over the summer it's okay, and then of course during the fall it's supposed to be the best season. For me, the fall was just okay.
Fall was just okay, guys. Give me more money.
Last 2 months, and I don't even know if I'm going to ever see an increase, which means either I need to see an increase in Twitch, or I'm screwed and I can't pay my bills.
So give me an increase in Twitch.
Doing stuff drastically
Do it now.
behind the scenes and shit. So for me, it's like YouTube already tanked. So I don't even know how this could possibly even negatively affect me even more. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it's a shitty
guys,
situation.
I got a detractor troll that follows me now. Where
why
is
do
he?
Bite Mommy shoot again and said, "Can you do it? Can
Mass
you
Transit
games?
12.
I think a lot of people would like to see you mix your.
He likes to post my videos now and troll me. He's like, how
Brian's
cute.
fine, too.
Unlike
The thing
DSP,
is,
I
most
don't
of the
have a
cooperative
thin
games out there I'm
skin.
not interested in.
I don't have
We
an
got
ego.
EX
Go
coming out
ahead, make fun of me. I
tomorrow.
don't
could
fucking
give two
care.
shits about it. We got the Division 2 coming out
Love
next
it.
month. I don't care about it. Those games suck. Those games are boring grind fests. If there was a cooperative game where there was actually ample opportunity to co-op and have fun because it's co-op and it's a good game, that's different. But these games aren't. They're just boring, repetitive grind fest. Not my style of game. Not the kind of
Well, you
content
didn't play them,
that's
so
entertaining in my opinion. Sure, if there's a group of friends and they're playing together and they're just using it more as a social hangout than an actual gameplay experience, maybe those games are great for them, but not for me. So I understand what you're saying. At the same time, if there's going to be more co-op opportunities, there actually have to be more games worth playing that are co-op, and right now I feel there aren't. Most of the games that are co-op focused are money grabs with little to no innovation nor effort put into them to put out a game worth playing. It's just grind, 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 grind. And that's not what gaming is about, in my opinion. Okay?
never.
So there you go. Now we move on. We move on to people who contribute.
Mass transit is ruining my business, guys.
We move on to people who
I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills.
to
Oh wait, I go to work in 2 hours.
Today's stream, when we went live, because all that was for actually people who contributed yesterday during my day off. Now we move on to people who contributed today. So Genetic Gamer.
Oh hey,
said,
I got my screen up and I forgot to do this.
Nice. Actually, let me see here because he may be the top cheer of the day. Nope, he is not. Okay, I'm not gonna update the.
Oh
leaderboard
hey,
because we actually
let's
have
also do
someone.
that. Hey, let's get some lights
We
on.
actually have someone, who did a large cheer.
Like I put on my glasses and everything. I've been sitting here with my
Cheers,
glasses on. I'm
everybody.
like, oh wait a minute, I don't have my. I'm not
We
up
had to
on
put
there
crazy
yet.
follower mode on yesterday because apparently people were coming in here with bots, spamming racist
No, Joker
stuff in
Lucid.
the stream
He's
chat.
also said not just
And
co-op
obviously,
games,
number one, if people are
but
just
first-person
casually coming
shooters
in
are
to check out my
just
channel
a
for the first
fad.
time and they see that, that's
A
going to be awesome.
fad that's been going on for almost
Number
40
two,
years.
From my experience, if you allow that kind of crap to happen in your stream chat, you can be liable for it. With Twitch, discipline and everything, you can't have that stuff. So we had to put it into a follower mode that would not allow newcomer bots just created to come in and spam the shit out of the channel. Once I saw your cheer, I went in there and I fixed it. All right, so it is. Not right now, it's more reasonable. So there you go.
It would never be
An anonymous
reasonable.
gifter gifted us up to Bindo Heast. Thank you for your support. Steely Sam tipped me $1. So what changes are you going to make to the stream after all the feedback from your tweet? The bottom line is, I got a ridiculous amount of feedback.
And you ignored all of
in
it but
particular, the
one.
things that I saw most
You
commonly
replied to
is that people
one person.
don't like it when I play a game like Black Ops 4 multiplayer and I'm just raging constantly anymore. Like at one point, I guess in my history, that was something people enjoyed. People were basically telling me they don't like it anymore. And it's funny because when I play Black Ops 4 multiplayer, I think it's a mix. Because if I get a good match where I got a kill streak going and I'm just beasting, people love it. But then on the flip side of that, if I get a match where the connection's bad and I feel that
You mean your
I
internet
should
is
have gotten
bad?
the kill or gotten the drop on someone and it didn't work out, or people are jumping around like fucking kangaroos, which is hilariously bad for an FPS, but yet it works in this game. And
They do
then
that
I
because
rage.
it does
People are basically
work.
saying they don't like that anymore. That's a gimmick that died out. They want to see a more realistic, more chill, Phil, enjoying games rather than raging constantly. And it's kind of funny.
Beasting by sitting in a bathroom for
It's
20
kind of
minutes.
funny because that's exactly what I was saying the other day on stream when some people were like, oh, Phil, you skipped too many games. All these games you used to play that were bad games, you skipped them now. Like, for example, you're not playing Crackdown 3, and you're not playing Far Cry New Dawn, and you're not playing yada, 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 insert generic game here or there. And that means that you can't make fun and rage at the games anymore. And I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, I've changed as a streamer. I got to pick and choose the games that I think are going to make good, entertaining, or chill streams because I'm not looking to just be the rage master. You know what I mean? Like,
Battle Royale games will be a fad. They'll still 20 years from now, there'll still be Battle Royale games, but they won't be as prevalent as they are today.
Actually, maybe once a week do I even have a stream like that, right? For the most part, most of my stuff's a lot more relaxed, chill, and positive these days. So it's funny, I was just saying this the other day on stream, and I was getting some opposition from a few people in the stream. Now all of a sudden it seems like that was one of the common themes that people were telling me was, that's something that I should change positively. So, fair enough. Of course, there's common things that you knew to expect. Don't ever talk about money, Phil. Okay, so I won't ever talk about money, and then no one will ever contribute, and that's the end of me, and I'm gone.
Sounds like a good thing to me.
That's just stupidity. And it's ignorance is what it is.
Ignorant. It's ignorant children telling me to stop
taking
begging
it
you for
back-
money.
okay,
By the
cool,
way,
fine.
give me money.
That's constructive. And so you guys are right. That's why today I'm not going to go on a giant, crazy long tangent about stuff. I mentioned the things I wanted to mention in my plugs. I'm done with it. And I'm not going to...
I played a shit ton of WoW on a private server.
Stupid
private server mean I had to pay the
behind
what,
scenes and
$10
shit
bucks
like
a month,
that,
whatever, to
alright?
play it.
So, I'm
Played
trying.
the
I'm trying
shit
to
out of
learn.
it.
Keep on, what the fuck just happened? Did you see that? I was updating the leaderboard and it like shrunk and what the hell? I've never seen that before. Anyway, you know, then there's many other things. Trust me, I could
Didn't miss
sit here
anything
for
important.
45 minutes and tell you all the things that I got as feedback. I'm not gonna go through them all, but I'm taking them to heart. I am.
No, you're not.
And I'm gonna see
Number
what I
one
can
thing
do.
was green screen,
Alright,
green
alright.
screen, green screen.
Hodor Targ, just cheered. It's
And of
exactly
course,
the
stop
same thing
begging
as
for
Philly Sam
fucking
said
money.
Thanks, and I'm not gonna bother responding because I just did. You asked the exact same question. Milk, shake and fries. Cheers for the marathon. Just surprise us. Do something you haven't done before. Play whatever you actually want to play and have fun with it. I believe this is actually a suggestion on Twitter. Yeah, one of the suggestions on Twitter is rather than worrying about what's going to cause rage, what's going to be a gimmick, just pick something I know that I'm going to
jerk
really
off motion.
enjoy and make that my first marathon. Because ultimately coming to a marathon where you see me enjoying myself, having fun, and sharing that experience with others in a positive way.
So a marathon of
is
you
going
eating
to
food?
garner more positive feelings and attention than, oh, Phil's purposely, you know, playing something that's annoying to piss himself off. You know, that is a gimmick that lasts a few minutes and then it dies out. I hear you. That's actually, it's a good suggestion, but the question actually for me is, you know, what would that be? And the answer is, I have no idea at all.
At all?
And I don't really know. I have to think about it. Like, what would be the thing I could do for a marathon that I would enjoy doing for, let's say just
Eating food and begging for
I'm
money.
going to stream for 12 straight hours. I'm going to start around 10 in the morning, and I'm going to finish at 10 at night. And if that was my marathon, which I've never done that before, I've never streamed that long, what would be the game that would actually, you know, be fun? Let's say in that time period, probably at least 10 solid hours of gameplay, because you know I'm going to take breaks, I'm going to have snacks and things in between. I have to walk
Then it's not a
around,
marathon.
You know. You can't just sit there for 12 hours straight. It's horrible for
People
you.
have done marathons like
sick.
people have done 24-hour
But,
marathons.
you know, out of that time, what would be the game? I have to think about it. You know, what would it be? I don't know. See, the thing is, there's things that I know are fun for a while.
Diablo
But I doubt that they
3.
would be fun the entire time. Like, maybe I could do a variety of stuff. Instead of just one thing, maybe I could do... People have been asking me to go back to games like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike for a while. Maybe do an hour segment where I try to play people in Third Strike. And then maybe do an hour segment where I do fun battle royal and I have interactions with you guys. And then maybe switch it up to
You could
something
do,
else. So
alright,
like,
well, I
pick
have
things that I know are fun.
4
Not to say
fighting
that it's gonna
games.
be every
So I'll do
chill
3
game or
hours of
whatever,
Street
but
Fighter,
maybe
3 hours of Mortal Kombat, 3 hours of Injustice.
A variety of stuff.
3
that's
hours
fun.
of
I don't
Dragon
know,
Ball
like, I have
Fighters.
a bunch of ideas. I'm actually
Like,
strongly
there's
considering
plenty of
Mass
shit he
Effect
could
2,
do, but he won't
because
do
I
it
wanted to
because
play that game for
he
years.
doesn't want to play games. He hates playing
And
video
I
games.
still haven't done it. And I know it's the best game in the Mass Effect series. It's a harken back to when BioWare was actually really good. And it's a shame that I never went back to ever play it again. So that could be something where I could do a big chunk of Mass Effect 2. I don't know. I'm really seriously like balancing stuff in my head. All right. What's hilarious is someone literally did not understand a word I just said. Spicy May just said, but RuneScape, League of Legends, and games no one would expect you to play. Did you not hear a word that I just said? I said games that I know I could play, that I would enjoy myself and have a positive reaction. You literally picked a bunch of games I've never played that more than likely I would have to have a learning curve to even figure out. It's the complete opposite of the effect I want. Why am I talking like this? That's not what I would want to do. I would not want to be doing random shit that already has a giant learning curve. I know nothing
So you're going to
about.
play Dark
That would
Souls or
not
Grand
work.
Theft Auto or a game you've already played.
Okay. But anyway, again, good input. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you
And,
play all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Let's see.
12
I'm
hours,
still
you can probably get 2 or 3 of
I'm
them out of the
still
way.
thinking about, you know, what I want to do.
Like the
I'm gonna have an
Dream
answer for you
Drop or
shortly.
whatever and
Okay.
365/2.
Fair enough.
You can probably get those out of the way.
All right. Shout out to Jussie Smollett, who tipped me $1 and made a joke about the whole thing that's currently in the media about apparently this actor on Empire faked a whole hate crime against himself to get media attention and hopefully get a pay raise. Yeah, I didn't make that up. I just read about it actually this morning on social media. I was like, wow. I really don't have much to say about it. I don't think I have any kind of a perspective that I could give you any kind of a valid perspective except what a world we live in. But anyway, thank you for the $1 tip. That gets me up to, what, $3? No, $2 in tips so far. Well, someone named IRS on Your Mind did a 1002-bit cheer. Now, normally, this wouldn't bother me because I really don't care. Obviously, it's someone who's just being silly. But one of the major pieces of feedback that I got was that people don't want to constantly hear about taxes during a stream. They don't want to hear about finances shoved down their throat. Therefore, I couldn't put IRS on Your Mind as a name on my leaderboard because that's exactly what that would do.
You just don't want to have it because you hate it.
The name.
Where is IRS on your mind? Let's see if I can't
Yeah.
find it.
As IOYM. There you go. It's a 1,002-bit cheer. It is appreciated. Whoever that was, I don't take offense. I know you're probably just joking.
I like you put it down as top tip
Well,
instead
I
of
have
cheer.
to directly go based
Dumbass.
on the feedback that I got on Twitter. Or else that would be pretty dumb of me to ask for feedback.
It was a
and
top
immediately
cheer, and
the
he
day
put it
back
down
from
as
break,
his tips.
Not wow, I put it in the wrong spot, by the way.
Oh, now he
Gotta
figured
fix
it
that.
out.
But it would be pretty dumb of me to ask for feedback, take it, and then immediately ignore it and piss everyone off. So let's put this in the right place first of all.
Yeah, Dream
Give
Drop
it a
Distance.
cheer.
I couldn't remember what the
Sadly,
last one was.
The timing for that kind of joke is just bad timing. I don't know what else to say. So wait a minute. So who was the top tipper? Because I deleted it by accident. It was Steely Sam. Okay, let me get that up there. It was just 50 bits. That was the first.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's gonna come back to bite him on the ass. He's already been arrested. He's
All right,
probably gonna
let's
face
continue on.
at
Ensure
least
for dessert.
house arrest and or probation.
Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Ensure, for the dessert for the sub. I appreciate that. What we'll do is we'll check sub count right when we get to the end of the shout-outs here. Genetic Gamer Cheers said YouTube never regulates their site. They ruin your YouTube channel. Now more ads are gone. YouTube is the past. Streaming is the future. You're absolutely right. The reality
That'd be
Genetic
hilarious
Gamer
if they did.
is that YouTube had a formula that worked before people wised up to the fact that YouTube's completely automated and ads on YouTube are ineffective. I've been talking about this for 3 years.
This makes me
now,
wonder-
by the way.
Ooh, Arizona made a gamer. Holy shit, I totally
Anyone with
missed
a
it.
brain can tell you that
Super
ads on YouTube are
rip
completely
to our
ineffective
boy
and target the
James.
wrong audience.
He dead as fuck, to be
They
honest,
don't
by the way.
make any extra money for these companies. They just don't. The
Goddamn.
future for content creators like myself is crowdfunding. Putting on content that is good enough that you feel that you want to contribute monetarily to keep it going.
See, that's all he cares about.
And you guys, I've already
What can I
mentioned all
play
these
that will
contribute
make
to
you
my
guys
content.
give me more money?
That's the future.
Not
of
what
content
he will
creation.
enjoy, not
It's
what
not,
they will enjoy.
Oh,
will make
plug
him
in
money.
third-party advertisements and make money on them anymore. It's gone. That's
You know what I'm
done.
doing
That
right
was
now?
an
I'm
era
playing
that
Monster
was
Hunter
very
World and
profitable
every now and then
point.
Apex.
YouTube
Why?
single-handedly
Because I
destroyed that
can.
effort by being
Because I don't
automated
need to
ways.
worry about money.
So,
Like,
anyway,
hey, who wants to join?
Real Talk Play Apex cheer.
I've had so many people send me friend requests now
now
because of Apex and
Mafia City,
Monster Hunter
Japanese made ad, and that's
I
awesome.
was like, hey, can I join?
Yeah, I don't know
Sure.
anything about it.
I don't mean to
like I said, I don't
make
watch
you pay me
YouTube videos,
$50
so
a month
frequently I
for
don't
6
see
months
ads.
plus do a
Every
background
once in a
check.
while, I need to actually check my videos to make sure they're getting ads because sometimes they don't. That's another error that I get on YouTube. I'll put up, a video, I'll monetize this video, and then I come back the next day and I check there's no ads on it, and I have to manually place ads on it, which is a pain in the ass.
So sad.
But most of the ads that I see on my videos these days are just banner ads. The ones that pay like nothing. They're shitty. And every once in a while a video ad for like Grammarly.com or something. I haven't seen like a good ad, like, for a movie and shit like that. I haven't seen that in months. So, take that as you will. Let's see here. Milkshake and fries. Cheered again. It says, maybe it'll be a good thing if ads go away completely on YouTube for you. It's less money, but it'll be one less thing to worry about and a reason to put more focus on Twitch and how to improve. In the end, cutting YouTube off will make you more hungry. No, what'll happen is cutting YouTube off will ruin me financially. In which case,
It's just an archive, guys. I don't care about it. But if I cut it off, I'll be ruined financially.
No, that would not be good.
Pick what story and stick
like I
to
said,
it.
If I can continue to build my Twitch, and if I can make more money doing Twitch exclusively, which is what I'm trying to do, on a basis, then it's okay if I don't have to worry about YouTube. My problem right now is I'm still reliant on the YouTube income. As little as it's become, I'm still reliant on that income to come in every month. I need to see growth on Twitch in a big way.
Probably,
and
betcha.
the fact that I'm not making any money on YouTube. And sadly, this year hasn't happened. I'm hoping that we are going to see growth. The problem right now is the games suck. Like we had.
It's
most
not
good
the
games.
games.
Resident Evil 2. Every other game.
Alright, Technicolor.
Pretty much. I'd say Metro Exodus is good, but the Metro games never really get mainstream hype. You know what I mean? And what's the next big game? Devil May Cry 5. What's the next big game after that? Sekiro. What's the next big game after that? Mortal Kombat 11. And what's the next big game after that? Rage 2. That's one a month. I'm not even kidding. That's like one game a month. That's not good. You see what I mean? We're getting so many new games, and half of them are just so underwhelming. It's hard to have growth.
It's not the game. It's
I have a
you.
very dedicated fan base of people who stick
I
around
play
and watch
Monster
no
Hunter
matter
World,
what
a
I
game that's a
play.
year old.
And that's
People
good.
show
That
up
allows me
just to
stay
talk.
afloat. But I
And
need
some of them
growth.
join me, like
You
Bearded
can't have
Moose.
growth if the games suck. You just can't. So, all right, let's continue.
Well, he's got the KO Gaming, DSP Gaming.
Said, would you consider doing short
and still the
1 hour
King of Hate
IRL
vlogs,
streams
but he
on
never
your
used the
day
other two.
off? No. BWT charity says, if possible, would you play every few months with subscribers to give us more of a chance to interact with you? BWT, that goes directly along with what I already said. There need to be good games. There actually need to be good games to co-op with subscribers. There
You
aren't.
can co-op
Just being
any
very frank
game.
with all of you. There
I
haven't
co-op
been
Dead
any
Nation, a
games
game that's like
that are
5
good
years
enough
old.
to do co-op. Apex Legends is the
Hey,
first
Google.
one in a long
When did the
time
game Dead
that
Nation
I
come
even
out?
consider, and I have. If you guys haven't checked it out, yes, I did co-op with Brian and Kekken, but also Mojo SD, as well as Orcs or Dorks, are two people who are viewers who joined in with me the last couple of weeks as I played Apex Legends when they had an opportunity to have a newcomer come in and do a session with us. So
It's
I am
9
doing
years
it,
old.
But there's just not a lot of opportunity for good co-op. There's nothing
So it's
out there. I'm
9
not
years
gonna
old,
play
and I
grind
just,
fest
well,
game
at the time I was 8
for
years
60
old.
bucks
I did
just
a
to
co-op
sit
with
viewers.
Goober.
That's dumb.
No, the reason that
Putting out
I love the game. He
sucks.
saw me
No one
playing
wants
it.
to see
He
those
got it.
games.
He liked the game,
You know
so
what I mean?
let's play it together. You
Jujutsu
can
Echoes
co-op
did
just
a 200-bit
because.
cheer.
Doesn't have to
and
be.
said, would be great to see us switch it in 1 and 2 playthroughs someday. I agree. Sadly, as
Terrible.
you know, Jujutsu Echoes, my content is varied and there's a lot of variety to
Yeah,
it.
you can
But at the same
co-op
time,
any game if you're
some people just hate
entertaining,
RPGs.
or it's just to hang out with a fan or
That's a big
two.
chunk of my audience, sadly. Like I'd probably say 50% of my audience
You can do
just doesn't want to
Apex.
see RPG.
Do Apex just
and that kind of stinks.
with subs,
The
or
reason I say
Super
that
Smash Brothers, or Dead
is
Nation.
I love RPGs so much, and I would love to actually play more of them. But you got to go with what your audience is going to enjoy.
Hey, Falco
and
Punch.
watch. So even though I would love to right now, oh man, let's do Suikoden. I can't. Yeah, I got to balance. Even if I were to do it, I would have to balance it with stuff that I at least know that other people who don't like those JRPGs would come by and watch. Right? I'm not saying it's never going to happen. In fact, I would almost guarantee one day it will. But hopefully, it will someday. All right. Xbox One is garbage. Tipped me $2. It said during
Hey,
your marathon.
custom
could you
presses,
report
right,
what you
Game? Oh,
talked
that
to
is
us in an hour
awesome.
or so. I like hearing your thoughts on everything. Yeah, and it might be a good idea.
Yeah,
Like I
Apex
said,
is
if
pretty
this
cool. I
marathon
suck
happens,
at battle
which I think
royale
it
games,
probably is going to
but I'm
happen,
enjoying it.
It's pretty much going to be a necessity.
Got one of my friends who finally downloaded. The other one I
But
still
would
can't
probably do is
convince.
Split it up to be fun stuff I like to do. Just talking with
He likes doing the Call of Duty
Doing
3
sheer
Zombies
gameplay
and all
for an
that,
hour.
but
then mixing it up.
He doesn't wanna do
with some
Apex,
multiplayer of a
like
fighting
you're a
game for an
bitch.
hour. Right? Then maybe doing a big chunk of the stream is something fun that people wanted to see me do. Like play Donkey Kong Country or something like that. It's going to be a fun event. And people are telling me do stuff that's positive, that's going to be fun for me. So maybe if I focus on that, that's the way to go. I don't know, but I'm getting good ideas. I'm getting good feedback. So thanks, everybody. All right, well, Android cheered and said the best thing to do would be to co-op with Kat. However, as I've told you guys many, many times, Kat has no desire to be on my streams. She doesn't want to get
If
harassed.
she's even there.
It's that simple. She has enough stress in her life and enough stuff going on. She doesn't need to be harassed by an online audience of a bunch of immature shitheads. Being quite frank with you guys, she takes enough shit not being in my content. Can you imagine how much shit she would get if she actually was on the stream? I don't blame her, and I'm not going to pressure her to do it. And by the way, you guys should be respectful
I.e.,
and
you
mature
can't
enough
afford
to
her.
understand that if someone doesn't want to be in my stuff, they don't have to be, and I shouldn't be pressuring them to. You should actually stop asking for it at this point.
Stop asking me
As
to
I've
do
said
something that'll
many times
entertain you and
before,
make me money.
even when Kat
Stop asking me to
decides
use
change her
green
mind and
screens.
wants to
Stop
be in
begging
it,
for money.
I'd be more than happy to welcome her in, but it would be incredibly unfair, immoral, and hurtful to her for me to constantly be pressuring her to be in my stuff when she doesn't want to be. So stop asking for it because it's actually disrespectful. Okay? There you go. Rob Warren tipped me $10 and says, as I said, no, and I said, hey. I said, hey, what's going on? Now I could just sing that and say, hey, yeah. I said, hey.
God, that was terrible.
I want to go in now. Now, I used to be able to sing the high notes. I can't even do that anymore. But anyway, thank you, Rob Warren, for the $10 tip. I appreciate that.
Snort.
All right, let me go ahead and do that. Update this because Rob is the top tipper of the day. And so we're actually up to $14 in tips. Let's get that going. There we go. Thank you, guys.
Give me money, dude.
Thank you. Continuing on, RL Cool. Subscribe for 27 months. Thank you, RL Cool. That is an incredibly long time to be.
I like that he got rid of the tip goal because he never
Milkshake
reached
and
it.
Fries. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Milkshake and Fries, for the sub. As I said, we will check on sub count in just a moment. See how we're doing. Jad F did a 100-bit cheer. He said, "What's your preferred mission?" Whoa. Let's try this again. What would you What? Why can't I speak today?
Reading it are hard.
Let's try this again. I can't read.
Read.
Okay. Chad F did a 100-bit cheer and said, "What is your preferred method of donation? Community donation of subs is fine for me, but maybe you want direct tips instead." As I told you, Chad F, it does not matter. Right now, however you want to contribute is great.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, community sub gifting is great because it helps the community. It helps people feel more positive to come to the streams and have a cool sub and be able to participate with the emotes and everything. They love that. I know they do. And I'm very grateful that the other day you gifted us so many subs. That's very nice of you. You're basically one of the major reasons we hit the sub goal for this month. So thank you for that. Right now, everything is fine. All right. But come March, sadly, because of the processing time of certain contribution methods, it's going to be narrowed down. Come March, it's basically going to be patron pledges, Teespring merch, and tipping. Okay? And then come April, it's basically just going to be tipping. All right? Like, that's kind of the process.
You got to get the tips.
For people who really want to help short term, once, we're past all the short term hurdles and everything, if we can get past them, then things will change and I probably won't even care anymore. It won't even matter. But that's how it goes right now. Right now, everything's great. Everything is great. Whatever you want to do, sounds good to me. So go right ahead. Thank you. All right, and Ben Boxer cheered and said, "Sing the Jesse Smollett song, You're So Beautiful." I don't even know what that is. I have no idea. I never heard of the guy. I've never seen Empire. I've never heard of this guy.
He should have all his paperwork by now. He could do it on his day off, but no, he's got to do it when he's supposed to be streaming.
Broke on social media or whatever. I didn't know anything about the guy. So
Extra
I don't
pen.
know anything about any music he's involved with or whatever. So, all right, that is it. Thank you guys for your contributions.
An hour and 15 minutes after you're supposed to start the
Let's see how
game.
we're doing. Shit. I misclicked.
Uh-oh.
Bindo Heat, no one has any idea what the hell you're talking about, and I strongly recommend you stop spamming the chat saying the same stupid shit over and over. More than likely, it's a dumb meme. No one cares.
Would you ever consider running an op on shift? Don't know what that means,
By
but
the way,
alright.
we're all aware that you are Hindo Beast and that you're ban evading. We're just being nice and, not being jerks to you or whatever. But just saying.
But when Sidella ban evades, he doesn't care.
So, we're up to 510 subs. I just updated that. Thank you very much. And the last thing I want to do here is just give shout-outs to the top cheers of the week. And then we're going to start with the stream, okay, everybody?
Anything to delay playing the game.
Okay. So, shout-out to the top cheering contributors of this week so far. We start with Timbo Slice, who's in 10th place. Real Talk Play Apex in 9th. Eternal Napalm in 8th place. BWT56 in 7th place. Genetic Gamer in 6th place.
Exactly. Do you want to play the game? Which I also
have.
have.
In 4th. Van Clay's in 3rd.
Let's see.
Higher Rest on Your Mind in 2nd. And firmly in 1st place so far this week.
Oh, shit.
All of you.
What's the title on that one?
Okay. Are we good to go?
I think this is it.
All right, guys. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's jump back into Jump Force. As I said, probably going to be ample time for.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
The game has excessive load time, so. All right, let's do this. All right, guys.
And he can do his credit roll with OBS. He doesn't need Adobe for credit roll.
Jump Force. It's actually, oh my god, Shonen Jump's been around for 50 years. Holy shit.
All right, we're muting him. We're done with that. He's done. Goodbye. So yeah, enough of him. He's just annoying as shit when he starts the games. Because he's so boring. Like, we've tried watching him and it's like, this is so fucking boring. Like, so many people talk about how great Subnautica is. And so many people are loving Resident Evil 2. Then you watch him and it's like, this is just garbage. Just straight up trash. But yeah, I does not plan on actually watching the game because I want to work on my projects some more. I do transitions, figure out how to do special effects for those. And I want to figure out how to do, not talk to speech. I guess it'd be text to speech or whatever it is that, like, oh, someone gave you $2 super chat. Thing pops up and special animation, all that. Don't know how to do that. Thankfully, that's what Google and YouTube are for. If you don't know how to do something, Google it, or YouTube it. They'll literally have the like step-by-step instructions. A friend of mine broke his laptop screen. It's like, man, if I send it in, it's gonna be, the company wants to charge me $220. It's like, all right, get on my phone. What kind of laptop is that? This kind. Da-da-da. Dude, they even have a link on Amazon where to buy the screen at. Oh, $37. He orders it. Amazon Prime gets it 2 days later. Bloop. Done. Saved him so much money. So yeah, if you ever need, or, oh, what was I doing? I was working on something with my car. Oh, the radiator. Radiator got a hole in it. So it was leaking. It's like, all right, I need to replace radiator. How do you do that? Da-da-da-da. Step-by-step instructions. Done. God. I love having Google and YouTube. Like, even if you didn't watch music and video game play, like, just the fact that you can be like, okay, I need to repair this, or I need to fix this, or I need to know how to do that. Da-da-da. Oh, here's how you zoom in. Here's how you slow down time on Vegas Pro 14. Here's how you speed it up on Vegas Pro 14. Here's how you add in arrows and stuff. Like, they make it so easy because they give you step-by-step instructions visually. God, I love it. And not just for the lovely ladies and just the amazing body paint cosplay this person did. Now, Relucid saying I'll learn how to make shrimp fried rice, install a car radio. And Petra-chan, my dad watches mechanic stuff all the time. So yeah, it's like, there's anything you ever need to do. Or like, I've always used the kind of like car jacks where, you know, you crank it up and it jacks up your car. Well, the car I got now, it doesn't have that. It has this fancy system where you have to put in the stick and then you twist it to make the jack go up. But I've never seen that before. I'm trying to pump, like, okay, this isn't working. What the hell? Google, YouTube. I've never seen a jack do that before, but alright, and it worked. God, I miss my pickup truck. My pickup truck, I didn't need to jack it up. I could just crawl under it. Because it's off the ground high enough. Yeah. If you ever need to know how to do something, Google it or YouTube it. Doing all my special project, doing the letters over stuff for commentary, zooming in, pausing, zooming, like just doing all the stuff that I'm doing. YouTube. YouTube has videos for it that tell me how to do it. And so with that, I'm going to work on my project. I'm going to work on getting the whole talk to text or special animations and all that. Try to get all that done for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Arizona Made Gamer, as always. And Samuli and Relucent and Pecha and Goober and Technicolor, Daryl Green, Jesse Green. Just everyone who showed up, everyone who watched. Rob Slevin, hey. Jacob. Oh, let's see. Who else am I forgetting? So, I already said Pecha. Pretty sure I did. Killer Chronic. Andrew Kelly. Just everyone. Elevator music would be better. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for watching me. Hopefully I'm able to entertain you guys enough. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful